Also, for you guys to do that open, like everyone to get an opportunity to sit here with you guys and just chop it up.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Thank you.
Especially in our cities, because like.
What was your name again?
Alex. Your name, sir?
My name's Roland.
Roland. All right, for sure.
Box. Steven.
Box. All right. Box cool. BOX. All right, for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Roland. Box. Yeah. Okay. Annoying Neighbors podcast. Why that name?
Why that name, Box?
Because when you're being productive, you're really annoying to your neighbors. We used to stay up back then in the old where I used to live. We had neighbors and we'd be staying up to 2 in the morning making music. So I figured, like, I guess we're annoying neighbors, you know?
Okay.
I said that on accident on the podcast. And then one of my homies was like, "Hey, when are we gonna do another annoying neighbors?" I was like, "What?" So that's what he said. We're the annoying neighbors. I was like, "Oh shit, that sounds good."
So you guys already had like the studio and the equipment ready for like to do?
Did, but like now we just kind of trying to be like my main goal is trying to be like a mobile podcast.
Okay, for sure. Okay.
That way, like,
You could travel and do your
Yeah.
podcast. Exactly. No, definitely. That's awesome.
no, not yet.
Just chopping
I'm
it up.
recording the audio though, but right now I'm waiting for the cameras to connect and then we'll be good to go.
Just getting the temperature, getting to know each other.
Hell yeah, man.
Alex, how do you want me to record you? Like right here?
No, just like little pictures.
But not video?
Just like little, you could do like little clips, little videos. You don't have to hear me.
You know what cross street that is? Court and what? Beach Street?
I think it's E Street.
Hey, has anybody won yet?
Nah, not today. No one's won yet.
Well, what, the raffle?
Well, we do a hang challenge over there at my brand's booth.
Uh-huh.
We're doing a hang challenge. Can you hang 100 seconds for $100?
Hang on, like, with the, on a
bar, like a pull-up bar type
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And then the bar moves if you move. So it's kind of difficult. We don't make it easy for our contestants, but it's still manageable because we had a 64-year-old hang on the bar for 100 seconds.
That's all it has to be, 100 seconds?
100 seconds. I mean, it sounds like, oh, wow, but
Is it still going
it's a
on?
minute 40. Yeah, we still got our booth down there. So come check it out later, maybe if you see us.
Yeah,
It's
hell
NUTSO
yeah.
Gorilla Brand. So we got our booth set up along with our Can You Hang brand. So we got two brands just out here trying to get them both out.
Yeah.
They just kind of collide together, so...
What's your main thing? What is it that you are...
Well, really,
trying to
I'm
do?
just like trying to be an entrepreneur. I'm trying to
I
put
feel
my
it.
foot in every door, trying to do everything I can because I feel like I'm a business aspect of like everything I do. I try to think of it as like a business aspect,
Yeah.
and then just take it from there. And like, how can I work in on this guy or improve this person, and so we can build together, build a little team. My thing right now is trying to build a team, but
Yeah.
like it's hard because like you really got to focus on yourself when you're doing like brand entrepreneuring, anything entrepreneuring. Like you got to really focus on yourself and build those right people around you. You can't just let anyone in your circle.
What
So-
do you think is your main skill?
I'm really social. I could really talk to people. I could connect with people. I feel like off rip, it's respect. At the end of the day, it's respect. If you respect the person that you're in front of, they'll respect you back. So
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
You came up to us pretty, like, solid, like, oh, shit, like...
yeah, because like this is awesome, and I was like, I've been trying to get on a podcast. I'm trying to get a podcast started with my boy. He's my website guy. Shout out X because he's doing my website.
Yeah.
So we got him, and he has a podcast room and everything set up. So now we're just trying to get in the works of sitting down together and actually recording the
it.
process. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that's what the next step is. So I was like,
Creating
man,
the vibe.
This is a great part to like show him my little resume. Like, bro, I could like enter your podcast room and maybe set the vibe for us.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
awesome that like I don't know. I feel like I believe in God, so this is like a blessing.
No, fuck yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. This is a great opportunity. Crazy. Like, there's so many opportunities here. I met so many great people already, like, the past 2 hours, and it's like, dang, like, all because I just set up here is, like, you just meet great people. But that's what it's about at the end of the day, meeting good people, connecting,
And so your brand is called NUTSO Gorilla?
NUTSO Gorilla, yes, sir.
Yeah. And how'd you come up with that, or why'd you choose that?
All right, so kind of my dad started it. He said he had a guy draw up a logo. He had an idea. It was kind of funky at first, and I was like, dang, it kind of looks a little sketchy, but it's the start. So we put it on a shirt, and then So he started the brand NUTSO Gorilla. I'm like, what does it mean? And I'm like, we need a meaning behind it. And I was like, man, NUTSO, we looked up the definition. We already have gorilla. NUTSO means insane. So basically everything we do is insane, big.
Yeah,
we try to
yeah.
go crazy in everything we do, give the best product, give our best like effort into giving the best quality to our consumers and even like people who appreciate the brand, support the brand. We're just trying to give our best out, you know?
So what are you trying to like put out there? What's your main goal of
Okay.
like creating?
My main goal is to just like, man, I want to like invest into other people one day, get so big where I can invest into someone that has a dream like I do, you know?
Yeah,
so that way
yeah.
I could build them and push them in the right direction, because a lot of people have dreams but they don't have that person like to get them under their wing and just, you know, take them with them and like show them the route.
So what do you think? You think you're the type of person who can get people into the doors?
Yeah, definitely. So I feel like I give a lot of opportunities to people, but like a lot of people don't. It's like the saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink the water. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that saying has stuck with me a lot because I've learned that the past years of like dealing with people. Even like this brand has taught me a lot of like people's perspective on what they want to do with their life. So not everyone sees the same vision as you. You just have to keep going, you know?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
keep going nuts. So that's why I say keep going insane, keep going crazy, and then like keep going big. Everything's big. So everything we try to do is just, you know, big for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I really so we're not just a clothing brand though. We're trying to make it an overall perspective like a brand, you know. So
yeah.
I can do podcasts, I can sell candies, I can do clothes
Under that
like,
branding.
yeah, under the brand name. But
NUTSO.
exactly. So that's what our next step is. We
That's what
So-
we're kind of trying to do. He's trying to do it with annoying neighbors. That's
Exactly,
That's
but-
gonna be like we're gonna record podcasts under that, do vlogs under that. Eventually, we're trying to do music also.
awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
just get your foot in every door, and it just builds the brand at the end of the day. And overall, that's what it's all about, is building that brand at the end of the day.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what's your guys' overall goal?
Mine. Well, I want to play music.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to like I play with the band right now, River Rats, but then I'm also working on my own stuff. So eventually, my main goal of something I haven't reached yet is I want to create my own album by the end of this year and put it out there so it can be streamed and I can just go play whenever, you know. Wherever,
And have you
on
dropped
my own.
anything like yet, or
No,
any
not
singles?
yet.
Nothing. So this will be your first
Of my
actual.
my own stuff. No.
Okay, so just with the band.
But with the band, I have a bunch of stuff
And
on
how's it-
iTunes, and YouTube.
How's that going?
It's going good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys do shows and stuff.
Yeah, we do shows.
Where's the last show you guys did in?
Riverside.
And how was that?
That shit, we sold it out.
Oh,
The
shit.
Mission Tobacco Lounge, downtown Riverside.
Okay, that's lit. Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I'm not 21 yet, so I can't get in those type of.
I feel you.
But
They have 18 and over though.
Oh, okay, so they performed at 18 and over.
Yeah, they have. But
Yeah, we have not that day, but
Yeah.
Oh, okay, for sure. Awesome. Cause yeah, I'm only 18. Nah, 19.
Ah.
All right, so I do have the audio, but the video is not all there. So, I mean, I feel like you can run it back right away. What you just said.
No, let's go.
Yeah. So I want to start off with your name and your brand.
My name is Alex Stevens. I'm from San Bernardino, California, and we're out here just pushing our brand, NUTSO Gorilla Brand, trying to go crazy for the people in the city. Man, shout out to Annoying Neighbors podcast, because without this, man, I wouldn't be able to show the people like what I really got in store for them and for the city, you know? So thank you guys.
Oh yeah. So what got you like determined to come up with this whole aspect? Because you say you want to do multiple things with the brand.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to do multiple things, but it's like I've always had that drive to do something, right? So when I'm in, I've had a job since I was 14. So it's like every time I think about it, like I'm always working for someone, always doing the best to my
Yeah.
ability in everything I do, but it's for someone else. And I'm like, maybe if I just become a like entrepreneur and try to start my own thing, I could put my own like 100%, 110% effort into myself
Hell
and
yeah.
building something great for me. Because at the end of the day, I'm making someone else rich when I could probably do that for myself, you know?
Exactly.
So that's the overall goal too.
But I feel like a lot of people don't think like, because you say you're 19, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like a lot of people are thinking that way, or is it just like a few?
Definitely not. I came across some people and try to put them on my team, give them opportunities, and I already see like they're just not as driven as me, and I can't let that stop me. So I always have stuff backed up where I'm like, if you're not along with the plan, we're still gonna go without you.
Yeah.
So it doesn't stop without anyone, you know.
So you met a lot of lazy people, like
A lot
trying
of
to-
lazy people.
Yeah.
I could give an example. So I had a client, or not a. I kind of brought someone onto my brand. So it was like, yeah, like it was like a partner. We're like, okay, she had an idea, and I said, let's take it on, let's move our brand so that way we can sell something else. We had we were selling clothes. It wasn't doing as well, so we're like, dang, we need to switch it up, see what they're feeling a
And
bit more.
When you're selling those clothes, it was that same brand?
Yeah,
or a
it was
different
the
brand?
same logo, but now we're just trying to switch it up. Now she thought of candy, so I said, let's go, let's do candies. So we just switched up the name in the middle, put some little gummies, so it's NUTSO Gummies. So we just switched it up, and then I was so driven, like, you know, doing everything behind the scenes to promote it crazy, do a rollout drop for her, but she didn't see that, so she sold out all her candies. And I said, okay, I got a pop-up this Saturday, I need candies for this Saturday. And she said, I quit. And I said,
damn.
Wow, like that. And I said, you have no drive? I said, I can't even work a deal with you, like, because it was at the end of the day, it was a business talk. I had to renegotiate the deal with her. Like, I understand that I'm not getting nothing out of this right now, because at the end of the day, I told her, I don't want money out of what you make. I just want you to show me that you're driven and you could do this yourself. Because at the end of the day, I put in the work for her. So if I have to put in the work for you, I feel like I deserve something out of it.
Exactly.
And then I was like, I have a lot of opportunities for you as well if you give me that chance. But she just didn't see that, so she definitely was like, I can't do business with you. And I was like, okay, you're not as driven as me, but it doesn't let me, like, you know, it doesn't stop me, because we still have stuff planned just to go right over that, you know? So that was just an example of, like, that was the latest example where I realized, like, okay, I just need to focus on, you know, pushing myself, worrying about who wants to work with me at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So right now you got clothing. You're also doing like a side hustle. What would you call that? The hanging thing?
Yeah,
Is that-
so it's a hang challenge. We saw
Hang
it
challenge?
Yeah,
Okay.
we were inspired at Vegas. If you ever been to the Strip, they have
Yeah.
it out there, and they're like, oh, can you hang 100 seconds? And me and my dad are like, dang, we could be making more than our job if we actually do that. But it doesn't work like that easily, you know? We just thought of it like, oh, it would be that easy, but it's
try
really
it
not
out,
that
right?
easy. Yeah, you know?
Try it
So
out and shit.
I actually got my dad to invest in his first investment, and that was the first investment we made together.
Wow.
And he was excited, like, okay, now
So how much was that?
it was I would say like like $2,000 about.
For the hang thing?
Yeah, for like 2 plus.
Wow.
$2,000 plus, yeah. So it was our first investment. I was like, bro, we can make our money back. I'm sure
And
about
have
it.
you?
And we've made I would say pretty good amount. Not all of our money, because we've lost money, but we're almost there. We just got to keep popping out, because we go all the way to Santa Monica to set up.
Oh, wow.
So now that we're local and we could get places here, it kind of makes it easier to save our money on gas.
Exactly.
If we do lose. So we do lose out a little bit, but it's still worth it. And then we just put our brand in there, so that way we have it. We have making money, but we're also promoting our brand.
Yeah.
So we're not just wasting our time, you know?
How many times has someone won? Is it rare?
I would say every time we popped out at Santa Monica, at least we had one winner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there were some days where it was just like we didn't have no winners, but we also didn't have a lot of customers come try the bar. So they were like, oh, you make a lot of money. You're like, we had no customers today. And people like to try it for free, you know? So they just get the gist of it. And
Yeah.
then they're like, oh, the bar moves, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
What
So,
was-
yeah.
Okay, I know it's your hustle, but what's the secret to that? I know you tried it. Can you do it?
I feel like if I practice every day, I could really do it. So,
Yeah.
and people try to test me on that. They'll be like, "Oh, can you do it? Can you do it?" And I'm like, "You got $100 ready for me? I'll try it." And then I'm like, "They don't have $100 ready for me." So
Yeah.
I'm like, "How
That's
can you come at
facts.
me
Yeah,
with that?"
yeah.
You know? But it's definitely a gamble. I would say it's a gamble. Everything's a gamble though. So if you think you can hang on that 100 seconds, don't let that $20 like it's $20 to play. So don't let that $20 like break your confidence down, you know?
Yeah.
Because some people are so confident until we say, oh, it's $20 to play for that $100, and then they're like, oh, I don't think I can
Yeah,
do it
they don't
anymore.
want to lose out.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
NUTSO Gorilla in the house.
Hey, NUTSO Gorilla, man, thank you, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Like people like him showing support.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
and,
definitely.
and even the first event I did was with him, and it wasn't
really?
nothing like this, but this is way bigger this time.
Where was the other event at?
Right across the street.
Okay.
Have you been
Was
seen
it the same thing though, like art walk, or what?
it was like vintage clothing, like
Okay.
yeah, more of like a vintage market type stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just a little pop-up. It wasn't nothing major like this though. This is awesome. And also we have a performance later tonight, so that makes people like, you know,
Okay.
we're definitely gonna pop out. And
So
then shout out,
you're performing too?
no, I'm not, but I'll be on stage throwing out merch
Hell
with my
yeah.
boy Sonny. So shout out
Okay.
Sonny. He just dropped the album. Man, go slap that. I got his QR code. If you were here, man, he gave out QR codes to
I know,
everyone.
I think I got one. He
that's
has a
what I'm
podcast
saying.
too, right?
Yeah, he has a pod. No, his friend does. I think they have
Yeah.
it together, maybe. But
yeah. I'm trying to get him on later on tonight.
But
so.
you see that hustle, like he's out here handing out cards. Not
Yeah.
everyone's out here doing that, and that's what it takes to be like. People are gonna see it as weird, maybe, but that's what it takes at the end of the day, just to build your brand and just become a better person. And that's a good way to meet people. Just out here handing out cards, they wanna see that, you know. So that's awesome.
Has anybody ever told you that you're really mature for your age? Because I feel like I'm talking to a guy that's already done business, like had businesses that failed and learned and all that. So I feel like you're really mature with everything. You already know what to do.
I feel like I do. I feel like I'm a little like there's around the people I'm around. I feel like maybe I'm not in the right groove.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I need to take my knowledge somewhere else and put my foot in the door with people who maybe who do see my mindset. Like maybe like you see that I'm a little more mature. I don't get that as much because I do look like a youngin, But when you speak to me, it'll be like, okay, he has a little like knowledge on him, He's not just talking. But a lot of people think I'm just talking bullshit.
For real?
But, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I see my vision,
Yeah.
And then not everyone sees it, so I'm just like, you'll see it later, That's what I'm at right now.
Yeah, that's sick. So what other events are you gonna attend? Do you have some like lined up?
Oh yeah, I got another event. It's in Colton. I'm popping up in front of a mattress shop. The homegirl hooked it up because I just met her dad, and then like he liked my gummies that we were selling.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, tell him to like hook me up with some gummies in his store or something. And she's like, oh, we're doing like an anniversary event. I would love for her dad said I would love for his brand to be there. I don't no fee, anything, just come turn it up, So I'm like, awesome. Like we're booked up for this month, and then we're booked up next month. I'm just trying to book my schedule all the way up so that I'm always busy,
Yeah.
So that's
the way to do it. Like,
hey, we going NUTSO. Thank you for rocking the brand, man. Tell him your name.
My name is Nathan. NUTSO.
Shout out my boy
flash
Nathan.
that shirt in the camera right
Flex
here.
it right there. Flex it right there. See it.
Oh yeah.
See, man, we got true supporters. He actually bought the shirt with his own money, so that was awesome.
That's sick.
$20.
I gotta cop one after this too.
Man, that would be awesome. I gotta cop some of your guys' merch too. We can probably do just a trade-off.
Yeah,
that would be awesome. Yeah, that would work
exactly.
as well.
Yeah.
So, man, this is awesome. I don't think we're done yet though.
No, dude,
I want to know more about you guys though.
Podcast can last for like at least
2 hours, 3 hours, man. As long as we can go. So I'm all hearing about your guys' story too. Like, what made you guys want to do a podcast? How did you guys meet? Let's start there.
I guess a whole.
One of the guy I play with
Talking
used
to
to
the
live
mic.
with this fool. The guy that I play music with used to live with this fool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you guys just all did music
Long
together?
story short, too, I used to sell some stuff to him.
He's so good.
I was his dealer for a while.
That's a good way of meeting people.
That was his hustle back then.
I feel like I wasn't his homie. I was just like the plug.
Were you hooking him up? That's why he always came back.
Hey, bro, let's kick it because you got that good.
You got that good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we met like that. It was. It's crazy. The same energy you had, I approached him like that.
Awesome.
I was like, dude, because they have a really well-known band.
Okay.
They sell out shows. A lot of people can't do that. Like I was
Yeah.
telling him, like some people that we interviewed don't sell out shows yet.
Yeah.
And you can do that. Like this one has an amazing voice. So I was trying to game him up like you, like, hey, post every day, engage with your fucking your. I was gonna say crowd, your fans.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you need people like that around you
Yeah.
because if you don't have that around you, man, you're just pushing yourself at
She's
the
like
end
that
of the
with
day.
me.
I didn't even think about that shit until he was like
She's my
doing
number
that
one
shit.
supporter right here.
And maybe that's what made you want to drop an album.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Introduce her, man. Who's that?
What's up?
that's my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend.
I want to check that shit out.
What?
That chick playing.
Oh, you want to go listen to it?
Right here?
Yeah.
I wanted to hear your voice.
He'll show it to you. Want the number?
Rolling.
Come in, cause you're gonna be in the camera.
Huh?
Just join us.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
I thought you were recording this one.
No, this whole time we're recording. It's live.
Let's go. We going NUTSO.
But so yeah, we met like that, and then like I said, he has a really popular band.
Yeah.
I gamed him up on what to do. Do you listen to Gary Vee?
No, I do not. I heard of Gary
Wow.
Vee though. He's a great speaker. He actually has a lot of
What
knowledge.
do you
I seen a podcast about him on Impulsive. If you watch Impulsive,
I
I seen
do.
that. He was awesome. He gave me a lot of knowledge. He learns a lot. My friend actually is involved with him.
Oh really?
Yeah, he actually talks to him. Not like that, but they've actually met. But they're not really that close. You just meet people and you get to know them. But
Yeah.
not many doors open for that either. You got to build that.
It's weird, bro. Like it's not. Sometimes it is who you know.
Exactly.
But if you just know people and you don't have any work ethic behind you, no one's gonna take you serious.
yeah,
So like one of the biggest things that I've been trying to do is stay productive with this because we all go through life. I work. Sometimes I do 12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
So it's like make money or cut it off, and then I'm like a little bit more broke, and I can't afford to pay this shit.
Exactly.
Because you gotta pay advertisements, you gotta do all these other
Marketing.
extra, all this other extra shit that people don't understand.
They don't see that.
Nah.
It's all behind doors, and they just think it just pops out like it just happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why I was pretty much telling him, and just go. Do you know where to sign up?
To
For the
get on
music?
stage?
Yeah.
I think they're already booked.
Hey,
Yeah.
just double check and see if they.
Yeah,
they
you
have-
should though.
Some people might flake. So yeah, so that's how we became close. It was like around 2016.
Yeah.
And then I got this podcast idea from listening to Gary Vee and Joe Rogan. Everybody kept saying, do it, like do a podcast. Everybody should have one.
So you started with this podcast, or were you doing something
I was,
before that?
rapping.
Okay,
So
you
I
were
was,
rapping.
I was originally a rapper.
Okay, so you stopped that, or are you still
Yeah.
doing it?
I mean, I still dabble in, but it's mainly, I like this more.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like music is fun, but I overthink a lot because I feel like I gotta be lyrical. I gotta be like,
you got to put on a character.
yeah. But I've been noticing now, like, cause sometimes I freestyle on the podcast, just fucking around. I've been noticing now, just be me. Like, I don't care if it doesn't sound good, if it sounds horrible. I'm just gonna just do it.
Yeah.
And I think once we get our studio going, cause that's the game plan. We want to have our own studio where there's an actual recording studio and a podcast
Okay.
studio.
Yeah.
Once we have that, we're just gonna make an album called the Annoying Neighbors album or something, or Annoying Neighbors Music, where he
Damn.
plays his own music and I rap.
So
It's gonna be a mix.
So then you just stop rapping, and how did you get into the podcast world?
So I pretty much got into this because, again, like I was listening to like Gary Vee, and I was vlogging at the time. So once I stopped making music, I started doing videography and photography.
Okay.
So I was their photographer for the band.
Shit, nice.
Then I started connecting with other people, plus I was the plug, so I fucking was able to wiggle my way to the backstage and
Okay.
get like personal one-on-one with the bands.
That's where it's at.
So it was dope because not only was I taking good pictures of them, but I was also keeping them satisfied with
With exactly,
the stuff.
for
you
sure.
know? So it was dope. And then I was like, all right, I'm vlogging. Why don't I try a podcast? I know so many people.
Yeah.
So 2018 is when I started. Then I did it for like a solid year, like maybe 10 episodes. And then the pandemic happened. I brought it back
Okay.
on 4/20, 2020.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
when they needed the podcast
Bro.
during the pandemic. That's when you should have popped out.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was perfect timing.
Yeah, and so it's hard. So you say you want to do a podcast, right?
Yeah.
So I recommend, like, the easiest setup that I have is literally, this is recording all the audio, and this is an H6 Zoom, and these are 2 GoPros, because you need something recording long term.
Okay.
So I got 2 GoPros charging and recording at the same time.
And then you edit and do all the clips and all that.
Yeah, on the program.
Okay.
So that was the first way I did it. Then I got this, which you pan back and forth, and you don't have to edit as much.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
it used to take me like 2 hours to edit, and now it takes me like 10 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Damn.
right now the GoPros are overheating because it was super hot.
Yeah.
So I couldn't use this program, so I'm doing it the way I used to do it.
And then is that like much more difficult?
It's just
or
gonna
the same
take like
thing?
2 hours to edit again.
Oh, okay.
Versus 10 minutes because I
Yeah.
can knock it out like that. And like, it sucks because when I was fucking working a lot,
Yeah.
I'll come home and try to edit and I'll just doze off. Like I was just
Damn.
like, it's just 20 minutes of standing right there, just chop it back and forth, because that's what I have to do with the camera. Is go back and forth on it.
You didn't pop a Red Bull or a
well, I
energy
mean,
drink?
I do, but Red Bulls don't fucking.
Yeah. They
they'll
give you
do-
wings?
Yeah, they for
Or
like
they
5
don't give you wings?
for 5 minutes. Maybe.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
I do like caffeine. I can drink caffeine and still go to sleep.
They have me running around the room like crazy, feeling like I really do have wings. I'd be like,
I wish I
this
had
ain't
that.
it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much like us. Like, and then this is my girlfriend. She's the one that made all the merch.
Oh shit, for real? She does the heat press and the,
I mean,
or
My dad owns it.
oh, he does he do the heat press and like the creative stuff?
Screen printing.
Okay, and then does he do like direct to garment? Does he have a shop or what?
No, he
He
just
does it at home?
for like local people, like
Okay.
local businesses that want it, or like schools that want it.
That's
so it's
awesome.
more like to
Yeah.
help them out, not to get a profit.
Oh,
if you know what I mean?
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
he used to. I mean, I'm pretty sure he still does, but he prints a bunch of shirts for the school.
For the
just
school, okay.
On the house too, I
Nice.
think. Or no, actually, they pay him off.
Yeah, but he doesn't charge them where like, say.
He's winning off of it.
yeah,
he's
he just
still
charges
trying to
them
give
the
back.
materials and that's
Yeah.
it, not his time.
That's
so.
awesome.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, going back to you though. I mean, what do you feel like not get you satisfied, but where would you feel like you made it? Like, where you don't have to, I guess, struggle in a sense. Because I feel like with me, once I'm starting to get paid off of YouTube, off my GoPro, like my GoPros, my podcast, and travel, I'll be like, yeah, I made it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be millions of dollars.
Yeah, no, for
Like,
sure. For me, I feel like it's if I don't have a job anymore, if I'm working for myself, then that's where I
Yeah,
made it.
dude.
At the end of the day, because I'm done working for people, man. I put all my energy into this, and I'm putting it all into myself this time.
Yeah.
Counting on myself, gambling on myself. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how you feel. That's how you should feel about a business. So you got to gamble on it,
Dude.
invest your work money.
Especially right now since you're young, take
Yes.
advantage, because I went full on in fucking music.
Yeah.
Like I learned how to make my own, like, master, make my own beats. I did everything, bro.
Damn.
Produce, buy all the equipment. I was recording. Our group was like 10 people, like, because I had the studio. I got it all.
Yeah.
So everybody would just gravitate towards me and just make music.
Did you sell studio time?
No, because I know how it feels to not have a studio.
Damn.
So I used to just be like, come, if you have a dream, come, let's do it.
That's
I'll help you
respect,
make
bro.
a mixtape. for
See,
free.
bro, that's awesome mindset, because not everyone has that mindset. They're trying to make money off of people and
Yeah.
to bring people in. And,
I should have charged these motherfuckers because I don't see them anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they're not like my homies or anything.
But
What
see,
happened?
even doing this, man, we realize that there's fake people and they're not always gonna be around, and they're not even fake.
Hey, but that's so crazy that you know, like, I'm telling you, I know you're 19, but I feel like I'm talking to, like, because I'm 29.
yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You look.
And this fool, how old are you?
69.
This guy. How old
Soy
are
la
you?
69.
Huh?
33 or 34?
34.
This was 34. So, I
Shit.
mean, like,
you guys are old folks.
Yeah.
Man, I need some game from you guys. That's
well,
what I
yeah,
need.
but that's what I'm saying. You already have like enough game. That's why I thought you'd listen to Gary Vee or like,
Yeah.
who are some people that influence you to do what you do?
Man, I really watch No Jumper. To
No
be honest,
Jumper?
I just go crazy.
Dude, I used to watch Adam
him.
22 like back in 2015.
Man, he just like
He blew
blew
up.
off the roof, and that guy is super like. He's just next level. He's his own boss for sure.
Yeah,
and
bro.
he has his foot in multiple doors too. So it's like, it's possible. Everyone could get their foot in some type of door. And plus, like, it's my brother did music too, and I feel like as he did music, I feel like I can never do music. You know, I can never take that on. So I always felt like I want to be that guy behind the scenes who's helping him. You know.
Yeah.
So like I always had a business mindset of how he was making music, but. He just has to take it more serious for me to actually step in. Like this right here, I could have got him on stage today,
But you
but
didn't
he's
want
not. He's not really doing the steps behind him, so I could get him in that door, you know. But I had the door open for him. I had an event ready. It just you don't have your. If you're not ready, I can't be ready for you, you know. So
Yeah.
I was just like, dang. But that also is just like it inspires me to keep going because giving opportunities to my family is even bigger too, and friends. So that's what it's about though, is giving back. Like I really do want to give back to my supporters. Like today, I'm gonna be throwing out merch just because we popped out, man, and people were supporting the brand. So it's like, man, we're just
Oh,
gonna,
yeah. Yeah, he's all flashing it. Hell yeah.
man, this
But
guy
that-
goes crazy over the brand, but
Yeah.
yeah. But you guys, so you met him from buying drugs off of him.
Yeah.
Man, and I was roommates with his drummer.
Roommates, okay,
Roommates. And then after that, he was pushing me to do shit. So then, as time went on, during COVID, there wasn't shit going on. There wasn't no shows. Nothing was happening. So we're like, let's do a podcast.
cool. So who started this podcast?
He's been having it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always the one that, like, again, his roommate would use my studio equipment because I stopped rapping. So he's like, hey, can I use your shit?
Yeah.
Then I just kind of converted that into a podcast, and then I found a simpler way to do it.
Sure.
Because I used to do it off a laptop and record off GarageBand. So yeah, that was
That's
like,
that's like a how you say it? Like isn't that a free app or a free
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the
Uh,
first
it's
one
like
that you
Apple.
actually use, yeah.
If you have like a Mac, it comes free with Mac.
shit.
yeah,
Like a Mac
yeah.
computer.
So there's no excuses. Anybody that wants to make music,
No excuses.
for real, dude.
man.
Like I didn't come up with any like excuse, bro. Like I
Yeah.
just went just like how you're doing it. I literally, my mind when I was making music is like I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna fucking like everybody, dude. I quit my job saying like I'm gonna come back famous, motherfuckers. Like I was just so like, cause they're talking shit like,
Yeah.
oh, cause I'm originally from up north.
Okay.
I'm not even from around here.
Where's up north
So
is
I'm
like the
like-
Bay?
Lightweight? Yeah, it's
Okay.
like you know what Santa Cruz is?
Yeah.
So yeah, around that,
Okay.
Watsonville. So I'm born and raised in Watsonville, and I moved out here 2016 because I knew music was gonna be more popping.
Yeah.
Cause but I didn't know. I thought San Bernardino was LA too. I thought this was all LA, bro. Like I didn't know.
Bro, it's crazy because everyone, like, they're like, oh, go to California, LA, and it's like, dang, there's San Bernardino too, but we're looked down upon, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But, I mean, we're up next, though, so,
Do you feel like a lot of people hate on the IE?
we just have a bad stigma. Like, you know, the news goes crazy over, like, violence in San Bernardino, so I feel like it gives us a bad image, you know.
In a sense, they say the same thing about LA. Like,
yeah,
they be saying,
But
like,
San Bernardino gets to like get a
Like
they
more
give
ghetto,
of a
grimy?
grimy look.
but like, you know what? A lot of stars came from LA. Like, you know, not a lot of people came from San Bernardino so
Bernardino,
far and
yeah.
are putting on for the name, you know. So once that happens, then we'll probably change it up. But I feel like we're really on the rise for up next. Like, there's a lot of people in the city that have turned their mindset around. They're like, we want to do something for the city and better the city, you know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people see their potential and they're not giving up. So that shit inspires me too, because I'm like, damn, I can't give up on my city either, you know.
Yeah.
Because if I fall off, then it's like, dang, you fell off, you know. And I can't fall off though, because this is all I got at the end of the day, you know.
And that's
But
why staying clear-headed, man.
yeah, bro. I mean, I smoke a
100%.
little weed.
That's
it,
fine,
yeah.
bro. You know what
But
I mean?
I mean, people give me shit for that too, and I'm like, dang.
But we stay high.
Yeah.
dude.
We're
As long,
smoking right
as long
now.
as like, hey, if you're not like, if you're working out, eating good food, smoking doesn't fuck with you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it does fuck up my sleep a little bit. I go to sleep and I wake up in a weed coma.
Hey, this is what happens, fool. This is what I learned, and that's what I stopped doing, and I got better sleep. I stopped getting high at night,
Okay.
and then fucking just eating a bunch of munchies before going to sleep. That's what fucks you up. Yeah. If you smoke but don't eat shit, you're good. You're solid, dude.
Damn.
But you have to fight the urge, and it's so hard because you're
Yeah,
like,
because I'm
fool.
fucking munching. I'm like, fuck, I'm about to go to sleep, but I also have the craving for like a cheesecake or something.
Yeah, dude. You know what I mean? And you eat one thing, you're like, fuck, I want another
Yeah,
thing. And
you're like, I can't go to sleep now.
Yeah,
Until you have that last thing laying next to you, and like you wake up next to it, you didn't even finish it.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, yeah, I'm getting too high now.
Dude, just gotta control yourself, bro.
Yeah, man, I've been getting like too high, but I mean, I feel like I deserve it.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel
deserve to
working
get super
hard and
high,
shit,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
I need stress, like it's a little stress reliever.
And what do you do? You smoke and what? Just listen to music, play video games, and what do you do? What's your thing?
I'm not gonna lie, I give a lot of time to my friends, dude.
Yeah.
And we just chief it up, you know.
And
So
what do you just fucking shoot the shit? Just
man, hotboxing, blunt after blunt after blunt. Hey, you got another blunt?
yeah.
Like, where the weed? Pass it. Is it all gone? Like, I don't know, you know. So, I mean, but I gotta definitely slow down. That's one thing I think about every day too. Is like, I don't want to smoke weed forever, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, everyone's making an exception now, where it's like acceptable, kind of.
I'm telling you, dude, if you're still working out consistently, sleeping good, eating right, that shit doesn't fuck with you.
All right, yeah.
That
I mean,
doesn't-
but I'm scared of lung cancer too. That shit happens, and I smoke a lot of like tobacco.
Ah, we'll see. Yeah, that's always like,
Like
yeah.
you smoke J's or what?
I don't smoke nothing. I just smoke pure flower, like in a pipe or like rolled up.
I
That's
roll
it.
it backwards. all
Oh
the time.
yeah, see, I don't like backwoods because sometimes they come hard and messed up. So I try to resort to grabbas because
Ah.
like you kind of get the leaf nice, you know.
Yeah.
But those are super harsh. Those kill my throat.
Yeah, see, I don't like do that. I don't like shit that's too harsh for my throat because when I sing, that shit will fuck me up.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
singers can't be messing with that stuff. Yeah.
So I'd rather take the lightest way out, man. Just like I don't like dabbing. I don't like none of that shit.
So how long has this podcast been going on?
It's been going on for like 30 minutes.
No, I'm talking about like how long have you guys been doing this
Oh, I was
podcast?
like,
yeah,
what?
no, you're good.
A year.
Let's
I
keep
think.
going. We got hours.
I'm good, yeah. It just sucks because this shit fucking keeps jamming. So like,
Nah, no problem,
some
bro.
of the video kind of cut out, but like we have all the audio and that's gonna be distributed for sure.
Nah, but Roland and
Box.
Box. All right, thank you guys so much. I
Nah.
do appreciate it.
But
Can I stay around?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
for
you're
sure.
good.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I was letting you know.
okay, for sure.
Because the audio is gonna be way better than the video because, like I said, these are like overheating. Maybe when it cools down a little bit more, because it was still in the sun when I was setting up.
Yeah.
So they be turning off. But
Just
like,
invite me. We can
Dude,
do
yeah,
another podcast,
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
We
We're
gotta
definitely
tap
gonna do
in,
another
yeah.
one, just because I'm gonna hate myself not seeing that the video was recording the
And
whole
I'm gonna
time.
hate myself that I didn't come prepared. You feel me?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is off the fly, so
Dude,
I'm just like,
you're killing it.
dude, because I have a podcast coming, and I'm a little bit nervous. So this was like a definitely get my foot in
I
the
think,
door type
dude,
stuff,
yeah,
you know?
Bro, I'll listen. You definitely can like. You're not like boring, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, you know what you want. You know what
You're
you're talking
engaging.
about. Yeah, because everything you're saying is like stuff that I like. Like I was
and it's
interested
like
right
stuff
away.
exactly, but it's stuff like you see it and you know and you understand. So not everyone's gonna have that mindset where we're understanding, you know. But reaching people like that, meeting people like that is like good, because now we're on the same level with mindset wise, like. And it's awesome, bro. I met you because I feel like we do have the same mindset. Like
Oh, yeah.
you're pushing him to market it and do that type of stuff. Like that's what I'm about. Is like pushing them to do it. But there's only so much you can do, bro.
Dude, that's what I'm
so
saying.
much.
You're gonna learn. You're still young,
Yeah,
so
man.
you're gonna see people just like how you met that one person that quit on you. Bro, I've had so many people
So
quit.
disappointed, bro.
So many people quit on me.
And that was family.
Yeah.
And
no,
but they always say don't do business
yeah,
with family.
exactly.
Yeah,
so-
that's true, man.
I mean, I had to learn the hard way.
Yeah. But we've been doing this since 2018, and like I said, I did it solid for a year. Like I did 10 episodes, and then I stopped for a cool minute because I was trying to find myself.
Yeah.
Like, long story short, in 2019 I took acid. It wasn't my first time though, but I took acid, and I was with these motherfuckers, and we had a long night, dude. Like literally stayed up, doing, blow and shit.
Yeah.
And this fool was passed out, and like the driver was like hella mad at him for other shit that went on in our lives. So I felt this negative energy, and I told myself when I was videotaping them. Remember I told you I'm
You're a vlogger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was taking pictures and all that.
Oh, taking pictures. Yup.
Yeah. So I remember being in the crowd, high on acid, taking pictures and saying like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Wow.
Like I just want to move back up north.
Yeah.
So like I already had it set. So that's why I didn't continue the podcast, because I was trying to find myself.
Yeah.
And that was when I was like 25.
Dude, I was trying to find myself like recently, like
Bro,
I got
at 19.
no, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm tripping
but
out.
that's what I'm saying though, is because like I learned early, like bro, I gotta find myself early,
Bro.
because like I can't waste time trying to find myself, And I had fell in a deep hole, bro. I got into gambling. I was like, bro, this can't be my life. So I
Yeah.
definitely had to return it and be like, I gotta start using my money for different things that will help me better in the future.
Yes.
And not only me, but my family too. Like I see them every day, and I'm like, dang, bro, we need a way out too, And I feel like I'm there for a reason, And
Yeah.
I tell them every day that if we have 2 legs, 2 arms to move every day, we're capable like of anything. If you can
Exactly.
think, there's some people that can't do what we're doing, man, and it
Bro.
sucks. But when I think about that, I'm like, I gotta go 10 times harder.
Me being at the age where I'm at, bro, I seen so many people fall like victim to drugs or just desperate in life in general. Like they give up on their goals. So I've seen so many people like get consumed in that, bro, and it sucks.
Yeah,
It
dude.
sucks seeing that, because I wish they can think more better of themselves, because anybody can be something. You just gotta try.
Dude, I mean, the thing about me is like, I smoke weed, but I know that I'm addictive. Like, I have an addictive habit, so I don't step outside of my boundaries. I've only did shrooms.
That's good.
And that was it. Cause shrooms, and I kind of want to do shrooms again, cause it does really open your eyes,
It does, man. But it has
man.
don't abuse it,
But
Controlled setting.
yeah, and
Microdose.
the shrooms for me, I'm like, I need to be happy already, like in a good state of mind where,
Yeah.
what's my next move, so I could take these
Hey,
shrooms
but
to learn my.
sometimes you can take shrooms and try to figure something out. Because again, I was high on shrooms and acid that day when I figured out that I was sad. And then the other time too, I figured out I had like my parents. I had problems with my parents because I got a bad trip. And then I realized, I need to talk to them about this.
Yeah.
Like, even though it was a bad trip, I still got something really good out of it.
Yeah, and then like the next day is just like a reset button. Like you just
Bro.
wake up and you're like, I'm ready to start again,
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's awesome. But I've been thinking about it too, doing those again. But I don't really step outside my boundaries. I know what I should and shouldn't be doing. I drink a little, but I do smoke heavy. That's it. I only smoke weed. I don't do any other drugs. So I'm trying to stay away from that. So I do have a clear mindset, like you guys said earlier.
That shit
Yeah.
fucks you up, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's
I
never
don't
what
really
you
know.
think. It's never what you think. It's like you always think like, damn, this makes you better, or you just feel confident. But it's all fake.
Yeah.
It's all fake, dude. It never lasts, and it always ends sad.
Yeah, and then it's like, what are you gonna do to like actually cope with those feelings when you don't have it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you fucking go head on to whatever adversity you have, and you fucking suffer through it, when you get past it, that shit doesn't fuck with you anymore.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
learn a lot
Yeah.
too. Yeah. See,
People fucking still have the same problems fucking that they had at 20 at fucking 40 because they're just always avoiding that shit.
See, I can't be one of those
Confront
people.
all your problems.
Yeah. And I love, like, I feel like you always need that person to talk to about your problems too. But you also don't want to put too much on someone else. So it's kind of like you got to find that right person that you could just really, like, let out to and they see your other side of it,
Yeah.
Yeah. So having that person around you is always good. Like, this dude always pushing you, you need someone like that around you. Because if I had someone pushing me, imagine I'd be going a million times harder, But I mean, at the end of the day, I do have someone pushing me, and that's my dad, because he sees, like, the vision. My dad started this. He wouldn't be investing into this or me at the end of the day if he didn't see the vision, So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing all I can just to show him that, like, this ain't a game, and, like this could make us out, like, that we can have another way. And just, like, I feel like, man, starting this brand has just opened so many doors, and like also gave me my family opportunity just to take it on if I were to not be here tomorrow,
Yeah.
So it's definitely like it's great. I love what I'm doing right now.
Have you ever thought about doing vending machines?
Like of like candies or
Yeah.
or merch.
Nah. Well,
Oh,
that-
just
both,
like
both, but
vending machines. Yeah, definitely. I was looking into that, but it's just like,
it's-
where do you put it?
Yeah, you gotta like find a spot.
Find a business
Yeah.
that will.
Like you can
Allow
do a
me in it.
barbershop. You
Okay.
can tell like, hey, what's up? Like I'm part of this. Just like how Homeboy has his little like business card.
Yeah.
Like I do vending machines. You know, I'll pay rent or whatever. So then
Okay.
you can rent out a spot maybe for like $100, and then you make fucking 600 there or something.
Shit,
I don't
bro.
know, some shit like that.
That's game. That's game. I
Yeah.
needed that, bro. I was looking into vending machines, but a barbershop is a killer idea.
Yeah, and it just any business. You can even go to like a Mexican joint or fucking something like, 'cause
Yeah.
it can be a little vending machine of stickers, and all the kids will come to
Oh,
it.
I see.
Yeah.
Just
So-
something to catch their eye and still keep the brand
Yeah.
moving. Yeah,
It's passive
definitely.
income, bro. That's one thing that everybody says. Make sure to learn how to make passive income.
And multiple streams of income,
And
man. That
multiple
will make you
streams.
rich. That's my goal too. I'm trying to get multiple streams of income. My first investment, I invested into actually, was it Dogecoin?
I was about to ask you if you're into
Dude,
stock.
yeah, I invested into that. I didn't know much, but I was like, bro, this is going up. I need to get it while it's down.
Yeah, I made like probably $4,000.
Dang,
off of
see, I
Doge.
made like $3,000, and I was like,
Yeah.
man, this is like.
When
but-
recently or a
No,
while back?
a while back
When
when
it
it
first
first was popping.
Yeah, that's
And-
how we got that shit too, huh?
Dude, and I even I put my dad on. I told him invest into it, and he made like $2,000.
Oh, yeah?
So I was
I
like,
reinvested my
dang.
Doge into Ethereum.
Okay, that one's going up too. That
Yeah.
one's gonna go crazy.
It dropped right now. It's only a G.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
so
like
that's the lowest it's been right now, right?
It's like 1,200. But the highest it's ever been is 4,700.
Damn.
So it has the potential to probably go back to that 4,000.
do you ever think like, dang, I should have learned about stocks earlier?
Bro, that's what I'm
You're
telling you.
learning it at the right time, bro. You're good.
Everything you're learning is perfect, bro.
No, bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
when I was 14, there was a guy. He showed me his phone. He's like, oh yeah, I'm doing these stocks, and I was so clueless up to what he was doing, but I was like, oh cool.
I
It's
just
like
learned
a-
this last year, bro.
Bro, it was like a graph. It was like a graph, and I was like, dude, this is some math stuff. I'm not trying to learn this. And he's like, yeah, bro, I've made a lot of money off of this. And I'm like, oh, really? So then I started like, like,
Looking
oh,
into it.
yeah.
You're 19, right?
Yeah.
So you got till 25. At this point in your life, from 19 to 25, your brain is like a constant plasticity.
You're
So
just
whatever,
constantly learning.
whatever you want to learn from 19 to 25, you better do it, like learn it now, because you'll grasp it faster.
yeah,
If you after 25, your brain's like, all right, for you lived up to 25, you're good.
you're good.
So now, in order for you to learn something, you have to like really activate. You have to
Okay.
force it. You have to like, you know,
Do your
but
research.
right now, you instantly, whatever you try to learn, fool, you're gonna learn it quick as fuck if you learn it now, fool. Go hard on learning shit now.
Bro, thank you. I appreciate it. But also, bro, let me tell you, I wanted to become a firefighter before this.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, dude, and I was so like discouraged because of the life I was living. Like, I feel like I couldn't live up to that potential of like. I mean, I still look back at like I can do it. I just got a job at the casino, so I'm like they could probably offer me a fire department job, you know, if I do, and pay for my schooling. It was also financial reasons that made me like kind of step back from school. But I've always wanted to be a firefighter since I was like 14, 15. I was even working. I knew my work ethic was real when I was like doing my free time, spending my time at the fire stations, trying to learn to be a firefighter. And I was like, yeah, I'm, you know.
Hell yeah. Is that your homie or what?
Is he performing?
I don't know. I don't know who's
That guy's performing right now, yeah.
All right, thank you guys so much, bro.
Oh,
Can I get your guys'
You're gonna throw the merch right now?
No, I don't know if that's him.
I think that's Sonny right there, right?
Oh shit, bro, I gotta go throw this merch.
Handle beer.
Hey, annoying
Well,
neighbors podcast. We going crazy. We going nuts. So thank you guys for the opportunity,
Hey,
man.
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
tap in
this
with you guys
again.
later, and I'm gonna come over here and get your guys' podcast.
All right, for sure, man.
So much. Do I just leave it right here?
Yeah, just leave right there. Good shit too. That was a dope fucking podcast.
Can't wait to come back.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do it.
Later, man.
Yeah, bitch.
What you know about me, bruh? I'm going hard in the game, gonna make a name. Leaving my mark, I'ma leave my stain. Better back up, cause I bring the pain. What you know about me, bruh? Got Supreme hat, Supreme clothes, bad breezy. Fuck yeah, so fresh, we're high class, bro. What you know about me?